Hey, Angelisa here, and today I am walking down memory lane through my snowmobile jump journey. Yes, I'm going through all of my footage that I've collected over the past 5 years. 2017, 18, 2019, 23, 24. I am going through all of my footage in the past 7 years throughout my snowmobile journey. And I thought that we can go through this and you get to rate my sins. My epic sins throughout the journey. Let's see what my sled skills are at. And I'm going to kind of go through with you every season, behind the scenes, what it took to take that drop or do that jump, that sort of thing. So I'm going to rate it. You're going to rate it. I think this is going to be so much fun. Okay. And if you're new to my channel, I am a snowmobile enthusiast. I have been riding for quite a few years now. I want to say about 10 years. When I got into my snowmobile journey, I actually didn't really get into it until 2016. That's when I left the snowboard behind and just went full force into learning how to snowmobile. And then my jump journey started in 2017. All right, let's look at the footage here. So 2017. Okay, so this was the very first women's only jumps and drops. And I remember going into this feeling so, ready because I wanted to get better at my skills. And I knew that I had no business being here whatsoever, but I knew that I needed to step it up. I knew that I needed to take my skills at a higher level. And so why not sign up for a jumps and drops? I had professional snowmobiler Cody McNulty, and he coached all of us women through this. And there was this jump that we built that basically shot you to the moon. It was a step down jump. And let's just watch my first time attempting this drop. Oh my God. Okay, I cringe at that because I was so not ready for it, but I am very proud that I stepped up to the plate. All of the women that attended this clinic were so good, but we were all in the same boat. Like, we were there wanting to progress, and we just felt that the jumps and drops was like that next level to progress in your riding. I'm going to let you rate this between 1 and 10, okay? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. And for myself, I'm going to rate this at an 8 because for bravery here, for stepping into something that I had no business being in, okay? I had no business being in a jumps and drops clinic, especially because I just kind of started my snowmobile journey in 2016. But I am so stoked that I went into this because this opened up a whole new door for me or a whole new passion, I should say, for jumps and drops when it comes to sledding. Okay, 2018. Yeah. Okay, so taking that clinic, I obviously learned a few things, and we were just building little booters everywhere. Ooh, that was a big slam. My husband's stoked. Just basically continuing on what I learned. Okay, so this is at the second jumps and drops that I went to here in Whistler, BC. Oh, that camera angle is awful. My feet came up, kind of. Sorry.
So I'm particularly proud of Angelisa on that one for
Yeah. Self-vibe.
So she did something that was like, just makes me
okay,
know
this kind of makes me want to cry.
Because she was going fast, she didn't like her speed, she lowered it, and she corrected her consistent speed off the takeoff, but it unfortunately wasn't quite enough, and she still went nose heavy. her feet lifted off the running boards just a little bit. At that point, it's very easy to panic. She got on the gas heavy, not just consistently. She used the principles, got on the gas, instantly brought her track and feet back down. She landed smooth and powered through that. That was fucking awesome. I'm so proud of you to see that. Right? You put yourself in a position of potentially a crash because you were going big, and you saved it.
Yeah.
Stayed on it.
Throttle.
Really proud of you.
Okay. You know, I want to cry because I really did feel like 2018 was a pivotal moment for me. I gave it my all and I felt like things clicked for me. I was experimenting and really trying things. Hitting drops, something new for me this year. And I went probably the biggest I ever have this year, doing like a jump, like a step down. But yeah, obviously learning body positioning and where to be on my sled. You know, my favorite thing is just to find natural features or building jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that step down. It doesn't look big on camera, but that's something I am the most proud of that season. And I would say 2018 was my progressive season. I'm going to rate that at a 10 only because from my personal experience, like I stepped it up to another level and I actually learned about the throttle. I learned about the brake and everything kind of came together for me, which was super exciting. And I really felt it and I felt like I owned it too. Like it was such a good year that year. Okay, 2019. I got pregnant. But guess what? I still sent it. Yes, I went into my third jumps and drops. And I took it very easy. Don't worry. Don't come after me. But it was great. Did some filming. Did what I can to get out on the snowmobile. So I'm going to rate that. Again, this is my own. I'm very biased here. I'm going to give myself like an 8 out of 10 because I still sent it being pregnant. I think I was like doing that jumps and drops. I think I was like probably 20 weeks pregnant or 24 weeks pregnant, somewhere around there. So props to this mama, okay? Not a lot of people do that. I don't recommend doing that. Just something I felt really comfortable and confident doing. And I'm stoked that I did it because I have some pretty epic photos to boot. Okay, 2020. Let's get into it. I was hungry this year. I remember that. We started filming for my very first my second Brat Babes snowmobile film. And this was like getting back into it, you know, getting after it. So we set up lots of snowmobile film days, hitting lots of bumps and jumps and drops. Oh, I demoed a Chaos Polaris. And I really felt like that sled kind of elevated my skills. And just made things a little bit easier for me. I did stick out with my my Skidoo for that season and filmed. I obviously didn't go as big, but yeah, what am I going to rate that at? I'm going to give myself a 7. I'm still going to rate myself high here because I was postpartum, had a baby, and I still sent it. Like, heck yeah, I did. Really stoked on that. Okay, 2021. Oh my God. Okay, this drop. I had a lot of things going on in my mind. I had a puppy, or a dog, I should say, of 10 years passing away. Like she was kind of fading at me during that moment. And I just remember feeling guilty that I was sledding and I shouldn't have been there. I should have been with my dog. And so I saw this drop and I thought, oh, I can do that. No problem. Well, I didn't follow my principles. I didn't follow my steps. I didn't give it that brap that I needed. And I went nose heavy. I am scorpioning down. Like, I held on to those bars as tight as I could, and I did not let go. My feet, basically, I'm doing a handstand. Here. I knew that if I let go, I would get in front of the sled and the sled would run me over. And I don't know if that happened, I don't think I'd be walking today. So I'm very grateful for this experience. I learned a lot. It definitely knocked down my confidence quite a bit. I did go back up and I did it again. This time I took a friend up and we talked about it before I did the drop. Whereas when I did this, I just went up by myself, and I think just not doing the initial like walk through really made this drop not successful. So if you are thinking of doing drops, definitely take the time to assess and look over things and talk it out if you need to. Okay, I'm gonna hit play here. Okay. Ooh, that was a big slam. But yeah, I'm stoked. Babe. I'm stoked because this was getting back into drops after that first drop we just saw with the scorpion legs. And that felt pretty good. I was really happy. I know I slammed, gave it a little bit too much gas, but I'd rather give it more gas than not. I'm feeling pretty strong in 2021. Oh, we just watched that, but this was another filming time. I'm getting confused. You're probably looking at me like, what? I think that was our second women's film. That one. I'm getting my years confused here. The 2019, 2020, I believe, was our first all-women's snowmobile film. And then the 2021 was our second women's film. This day, I remember, it was nice and sunny. It was April. It was just me and my husband. We found some natural features to hit. And I was feeling, again, pretty strong, pretty confident. I actually, from this session, these are some of my favorite photos that I've ever taken of my riding, and I still use them to this day. So 2021, I felt was another like progressive learning curve year for me. This jump right here is a 40-foot jump. It doesn't look like it on photos, but yeah, that jump was massive. The biggest jump in distance, not as in height, but in distance for me. So 2021, what do you rate it? Do you rate it 1 to 10? I'm going to rate this at, I'm going to give myself a 10 here because I navigated through a lot. 2021 was mentally not my best year, but it was a year for growth. As far as my sledding goes, I had to navigate through a loss of a dog, a fur baby, and a loss of a community, and it was COVID time. And so there was a lot happening, and being a mom and not having reliable babysitters, which is another thing, really hindered me, really like brought my spirits down. But I fought through it. I did what I could, and I feel like I crushed it when I did get out. So it was, I would say I'm going to give myself a 10 out of 10 because I did some dope shit. Okay, let's keep going. 2022. Okay, so this is where my sledding kind of starts to decline here.
Yeah, and then, like, I have to literally be this far back to get your whole fucking shot.
Yeah. Oh, this is my friend Steph Sweezy.
I just wanted to be up close to make it look like really extreme, because it wasn't going to be extreme, but you ended up making it fucking extreme. I did not see that coming. I underestimated you.
I wasn't expecting, to be honest. Like, it just really popped me.
I'm so fired up though.
Yeah.
Now we know you have that in your system.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause this here. 2022 was not my year. I think this season I got out like 5 times. And so Steph Sweezy, if you don't know her, she is an unreal snowmobiler. She loves jumps and drops. She freaking sends it, that girl. So her and I went out one day and we built some little kickers for ourselves and filmed. And I loved that. And it was beautiful and sunny. And I definitely got that out of my system because I love jumping. I think that's like my favorite part of sledding. And so we got some photos. She did great. And then we went to Grizzly Lodge and we built another little booter and had some fun on it. So, yeah, I laughed. That was a great trip. Okay, so I'm going to rate my 2022 season. I'm going to give myself, I'm going to give myself some grace here. I'm going to say 4. It wasn't epic. It wasn't like big, but I did what I could with what I have. And by that is because we moved to a new place, off grid basically, and we have no family. We have no babysitters. So I did what I could, and I'm going to give myself some grace, but you let me know. You can rate it. You can rate it out of 1. You won't hurt my feelings. It wasn't the best year. All right, 2023. Okay, this was a year that sucked for sledding. It was a great year for content creation. This is where my TikTok kind of went off. I got an awesome collaboration with Toyota. And did I do any jumps and drops? No. But what I did do was this. Okay, that was the only thing. Like, this was the only day I think I went out sledding, was for a Toyota commercial. I'm going to give myself, a 1 out of 10 here. 1 being, I just didn't put the effort into getting out on my snowmobile. It wasn't a great season either, so we had that. But yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, I think. I also just felt like, I needed to be a mom, and that was okay. That my time for sledding is coming. Okay, let's go on. 2024, which was last year. This is not me. It's my daughter, Stella. And then we have Noah! We have Kenny and Billy, my youngest. And then me. Woo! Okay, so 2024, I went out once that year as well, and I was extremely sick. It was for a social ride. Did not film anything, did not jump anything. So my family and I, we just built a booter in the backyard. And that's what we did. I'm gonna give myself a 5 out of 10. Not for like my sledding days, but because I put in the effort into building a jump in the backyard, and I got the whole family involved. And that was really special for me. And it felt really good to get some air miles. I know they weren't big, but it felt awesome. I don't know. So there you have it. That's what I have for my snowmobile, my jump journey, my drop journey. Don't feel bad for hurting my feelings. There was a point, like I said, in 2018 and 2021 where I felt like I was going big. I was really proud of those years. And it's really cool to go back and like listen to coaches like Cody McNulty and hearing what they have to say and remembering those moments. And I think it's super important if you're like me and you're a mom and sometimes, you can't get out, but there was once upon a time where you did send it. It's always fun to like watch those videos and kind of reminisce and remember that you were badass. You're still a badass no matter what. All right, well, this was a fun one. It was a fun one for me going through all of my footage. Oh my God, I have so much. But again, I am so happy that I've been capturing all of this, like photos, videos, because I can go back and watch everything. So let this be your sign to start recording everything, no matter what journey, no matter where you are in your journey. Have fun with it, and it's always so great to see your progression. What do you think? Should I hang up my helmet or should I continue on jumping when I get the chance to go sledding? I feel like 2025 is going to be a different story, and I am way more motivated, way more eager to get out there on my snowmobile and possibly a snow bike. I am so excited. So join along on my journey as I continue to get back into snowmobiling, back into jumping, and possibly snow biking. Until next time, keep killing it safely out there, be the vibe, and I will catch you next week. Bye.